do you wish to be trading on your deathbed?
如果你經常炒股咧，呢個問題咧就絕對值得思考啦。呢位80歲嘅老人家咧，就係90年代嘅投機大師 Victor Niederhofer。咁我曾經都做過有關佢嘅影片嘅，佢分別咧喺哈佛大學同埋芝加哥大學咧攻讀統計學，咁再將佢嘅專業嘅統計知識去炒外匯，同另一位嘅投機大師索羅斯咧合作建立咗一個對沖基金。不過一次嘅失手咧，輸晒所有錢啦。嗱，今日 Victor 問呢一個問題嘅對象，亦都係投機界幾有名氣嘅一個交易員。叫做 Larry William， 咁 Larry 咧曾經喺交易嘅世界投機比賽裏邊咧獲得第一名嘅，佢咧能夠以$10,000嘅本金啦，喺比賽嘅1年嘅時間裏邊咧靠炒期貨啊，將本金累積至到$1,000,000嘅。兩位80歲嘅老人家喺股市上邊咧投機大半生啊，今日咧佢哋竟然做咗一個大約1小時嘅訪問，去回顧翻投機嘅一生。咁以下咧就係佢訪問部分嘅節錄嚟噶。
Larry, how are you?
I'm marvelous. Thank you, Vic. I'm getting a little bit older. You know, I'm so old now I don't look both ways when I cross the street anymore, but I'm getting along. Things are good, actually. Like you, I was fortunate to get along these markets at the low here and continue to think that the purveyors of pessimism will be proven wrong one more time.
Larry, tell us a story.
Tell you a story. Well, you know, I had a thought today. People love to be scared. And that applies, and I'm going to prove that too. They love to be scared. And especially in market traders love to be scared, I guess. They like to get scared out of their positions. When you think about movies, the movies that make the most money are the ones where you get scared, where the heads come off the bodies and people throw up and somebody gets stabbed. People pay a lot of money to go get scared. And the movies that are really happy, make you feel good, they do okay, but they don't make as much money as where people get shot up and killed and you get scared. And I think that has some application to the market, that people just like to get scared. So they listen to all the Cassandras and all the bad news instead of focusing on the market. As you've taught me and really ingrained in me, the market tends to move higher. You know, I've been trading since 1962. I think I've seen maybe 10 bear markets in 60 years. Well, obviously the odds are not real good of having bear markets.
What do you think of the market right now?
Oh my gosh, Vic, we're in a bull market to begin with, but the real big clicker came in this week in my work. I did a study in 2020 when we had the pandemic crash. And fortunately, our indicators got us along right at the bottom. But as we rallied back, people said, oh, we're going to test the lows. We haven't seen the lows yet, again, the pessimists came out of the woodwork. So I did a study going back to 1914. And whenever we've had a bear market with at least two legs to the downside, a big sell-off in the market, we have never rallied back 50% without the end of the bear market. In other words, once you've had a big slam in the market, if you rally back 50%, you can hold that for even a day or two, you're not going to retest the low. You're out, you're game on again, you're back again. And we've done that. So to me, this is confirmation of the bullishness that I've been expressing. That explains today's action to me. Like, oh yeah, 50% rule, here we go. Happy days are here again. Vic and Larry are bullish again.
How's your wife doing? How's your wife doing?
Oh, thank you for asking about Louise. She's doing great. She's trading and busy, and you know, she's an investment club. I got to tell you this, Vic. There's a bunch of ladies down here in the Virgin Islands. They all tend to be older ladies, 70 and older, 80s and 90s, and these women have knocked it out of the park. Way better than any mutual fund performance. And I'm thinking about why, and I think I figured it out. They're hip, they see what's going on, and they pay attention to stuff. So they got Roku early, Moderna early, etc. But they only meet a couple of times a year. So they're not in and out. I think that's one reason they're successful, because they're not quibbling about, oh, it was up today, it was down today. What do we do today? They only meet a couple of times a year. I think there's some wisdom in what these women are doing.
Do you wish to be trading on your deathbed?
Vic, that's the real problem I have in my life right now. I thought I could retire at 80. And I'm finding, well, what do I do? Go feed pigeons in the park? You know, that can feed enough pigeons. After a while, I go, well, yeah, but the markets are moving today. And it's really hard to extract myself from this business, because I don't know what the heck else to do. Go fishing in Montana, go for a run this morning, whatever. But I don't know what else to do with my life. I have no life outside of the markets, I guess. Maybe you can relate. Tell me, how do you approach that, Vic?
I intend to be trading until the end.
Yeah.
A few times I've had operations and I've looked at the monitors showing my respiration and heart. I always get nervous because I think that they're showing the market performance rather than
Better your body's performance.
health performance.
Victor, how's your daughter doing? She was trading as well. So is she still trading?
Mm-hmm. She's in crypto. She's doing very well. So is my son. Is an expert on crypto. He interned with Roy, and he's handling some money for us. And he every day he's transferring behind getting 120% return, and as the various cryptos he's in start decreasing by 5% a day. So he's very, very active. He's in DeFi.
Well, he's found his passion, it sounds like, Vic. That's great.
He's going to be very successful in life in terms of trading. He's also he's running a lot. He's actually the best I ever did in running was 7.5 minutes a mile. He's already broken the 5-minute barrier.
Whoa, that's very good.
Yeah, he hopes to run on 4:20, which is what you need. You have to be a 4:10 to get into Harvard these days. That's a good tell. Larry, what are your favorite tells?
Seeing markets sell off and not be able to make new lows. There's a lot of the FANG stocks and some others that didn't make a new low when the market did. So it tells me those stocks are under strong hands. Since I don't focus that much on intraday trading, I don't day trade.
You don't day trade? You don't try to take
No.
advantage of the lows?
No, yeah, and I'll tell you why. I think the mathematics are against you, because the basis of all profits is trend. If you don't have a trend, you're not going to make any money. So trend, as I understand, trend is a function of time. The more time in a trade, the more trend move I can get. And I want to capture trend moves. If I can catch a big trend move, I can bet small and catch a big move.
What made you bullish 7 days ago? How did you
couple of things.
Stay bearish until then?
Cycles. I happen to think cycles can be very helpful. And my cycle forecast work was calling for a low, which was published in December, about March 15th, March 16th, something like that. So that was part of it. Excuse me. Then as we got there, so just, that doesn't guarantee that it's going to happen. As you get there, the way the market started to trade, and you see big rundowns and buying came in, there was a divergence between the way I measure accumulation in the market. Accumulation was coming into the market, looked weak, there were actually some buyers that came into the
Well,
market. Yeah.
remember that as the market looks worse, the better it is. And if the D's make a comeback, I think it will be very bullish for stocks. And I watch it on a day-to-day basis. I see
Well, it's very
all
interesting.
the
One
all
thing
the
I know from
progressive
Ralph
themes that
Vince's
are-
work, years ago, Ralph told me, and his research showed that the most influential thing on stock market performance, the best predictor, is the deficit. The larger the deficit, the more stocks rally. That's the number one economic indicator up to that point. And that in the face of a conservative fiscal Republican like I was back then, like that flies in the face of everything. But the reality is, in the 25 years of living with that, and you've seen that as well, Vic, yeah, deficits are bullish. Why? Simple. There's a lot of money in circulation. People have jobs, they go out and buy stuff, they buy stuff, corporations make money. Deficits are bullish, they're not bearish as the hard school, money school people will tell you.
我睇完今次嘅訪問之後咧，第一刻嘅感覺咧就好似維園有兩個好中意賭錢嘅阿伯喺度吹水咁樣。咁但係現實咧就係兩個都係一個投機大師，喺80咧至到90年代咧已經係使用程式嚟進行交易㗎啦，亦運用咗現今我哋經常提到嘅 AI 啊進行交易，感覺咧係好唔真實嘅。咁而我了解佢哋嘅經歷越多咧，就越肯定投機咧唔係一個有效累積財富嘅方法。投機咧可以喺短期裏邊咧賺到好多錢，亦都有機會咧虧損好多錢。咁Victor 咧就係一個好好嘅例子啦，財富大起大跌嗱，不過咧投機可能都係一個好好嘅精神寄託嘅。Larry 就係一個例子啦，80歲啊都要投機啊，咁明顯咧都唔係為咗錢㗎啦，而係為咗真係有啲嘢做。咁唔知道大家點樣諗啦？歡迎咧就留言話俾我知道，下次再見啦，拜拜。